good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode. We are back out in northern Moreton Bay, I guess you could say, today, and we're going for grunter again. Hopefully we can get something happening out here. We've done a bit of an early start. I've done a really early start. I come out last night about 10 PM. I caught a couple of mangrove jack. Landing net's a little bit buggered. We're going to roll on some of that mangrove jack footage. We're going to get back here in a hot minute and we're going to try and catch a feeder grunter, hopefully. I've done the no-no thing and I've bought a bag of ice, a couple of bags of ice, so fingers crossed. But we'll quickly roll on some of that footage from last night and then we'll get back into this and we'll go through what we're doing and all of that sort of stuff. There you go, boys. Not bad, not bad. Wow. There you go, eh? Just a really solid jack. He's probably, mid-50. It's not huge. Get a tag in him and we'll get this guy back, and then the next one we catch we'll keep for a feed. It's not bad at all. It's not quite a 50. 48.5 basically. I hate it when people are like, yeah, no, it's 50, it's 50. No, that's pretty much how it should be. There you go, little tiny bait junkie. Didn't actually have to go real hard on him. Bit weird. Alright, mate. See you later. That's a sick jack. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Let go of it. Does not want to go in there. There we go, eh? Have a go at that, eh? He's going to be about a 50. Be at least a 50, I reckon. Sick. Have a go at him, eh? 52. He is. 52. Let this guy go too. Have a go at that, mate. Sick. Sick dog. What an epic fish. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Next one's dead. Say that, I keep saying that. Not terrible. I do apologise for the lighting, but that camera angle is much better. Alright guys, so we got a couple of mangrove jack last night, a 48 and a 54 or something along those lines, tagged and released. And then we're out here today, this morning, trying to catch ourselves a grunter, a feed of. If we can get a couple of snapper too, that'd be nice as well. Alright, quick run through of the gear, something I don't really do on the channel, and I normally get a fair few questions about it as well. Quickly going to run through the rod, reel, line, leader, all that sort of stuff. We've got a blade and tails, 6'8", 6 to 20 pound size class. I've got that with the Daiwa Tate, the I believe it's the 2021 LTD 3000 arc. We've also got Black Magic 20 pound, and that is to a 20 pound fluorocarbon leader or tough trace with a 1/4 ounce jig head, 3040 hook, and a Bait Junkie UV camo prawn. You would have seen in a previous video I used this such prawn to catch myself a feed of fish down at the port. So we're going to try and do the same thing today. If we're having a bit of trouble trying to find fish, I may even put the live scope down, but at this stage we're just going to be doing drifts. Controlled drifts. We've got to run in tide till about mid-morning, and yeah, then we'll see how we're faring. Hopefully we can catch a few fish. I'm hoping. Forgive me if I'm a little bit fatigued or flustered. I've obviously been up for a few hours, but I do like to make the most of my time when I come up here to the north side. So obviously I live at Ipswich. This isn't technically my local. I know a lot of people harp on about that these days, fishing your local and so on and so forth, but yeah, we're here Scarborough and we're fishing. So I hit the canals last night. We got ourselves a couple of got ourselves a fish pretty quick. What do we got? I think it's a snapper. Yeah, it is. Oh, hey, little panty. That is not a bad size. He will probably come with us. There we go. Taken on the drop. Actually, we may try and upgrade. There we go. Just crunch that on the drop. Coming into some good ground. I will keep a bigger fish. He's sort of just on that legal size. With that, we can see you later, mate. Thank you for coming. Our first drop, first cast. Could be in for a crack a little session. Could be one and done. Who knows? Who knows? Good things. Good things. Yeah, as I was saying before, the landing net is out of action. It's got a big hole in it. I put a hole in it from a couple of mangrove jack teeth, so that's something we're going to deal with. If we do get a big grunter, I might just have to try and boat flip him maybe. See how we go anyway. Hopefully we can catch a nice feed of fish without too much of a hassle. We're off to a good start so far with a squire. Not that, you know, he was super big or anything like that, but not too bad nonetheless. I'll drift for a little bit longer, but I may have to do a different drift by the looks of it. Got a bit of the wind is probably a bit more stronger than the actual tide, so we're just getting pushed in as opposed to along the coastline. Got a very, very slow drift today, which is good. I may, actually, after this cast, I'll reposition myself. You watch, I'll reposition and the drift will be completely different. All right, let's do a quick repositioning and then we'll get back to you. Oh, it's nice to be out on the water. We've got a bit of a stiff breeze this morning, about that 5 to 10 knots, nothing too bad, nothing too drastic. We're just coming up on a bit of our marks there now. Super appreciative to be doing this, so if I don't say it, guys, I really do appreciate everyone just watching the channel, everyone leaving a thumbs up, a comment, sharing the videos, all that sort of stuff. I really, really appreciate it if I don't say it enough. You guys do mean the world, and it is great to be able to bring you guys content and show you guys what I do, basically. And it's fun, just the learning experience of it all. It's really nice. I quite enjoy it, and it does make a big difference. I struggle a lot with the editing, and it's really hard. There's a lot of time behind the scenes that you guys don't really see of me basically just editing these videos. So use watching it, liking it, sharing it. I really appreciate it. Subscribing. I know I'm harping on a little bit, but I really do appreciate it, and I want you guys to know, like, I put a lot of effort in, so I really appreciate it when you guys watch. So let's catch a fish so that you guys can leave a thumbs up, hey? We're gonna have marks pretty well lined up. We've got a little bit of a hardest spot amongst this shaly sort of bottom, and we're just we're hopping our plastic over it. Hopefully we're going to get pushed onto that leading edge of it. Bit of luck, there's fish on it. Who knows? Could be a later bite. I don't know if that was a nib. Now, very, very imperative to watch your line on that drop. I am getting a couple of hits here and there on the drop. A lot of smaller fish, obviously. But typically, like your snapper, they will eat it on the drop, so you've got to be onto it. Sometimes you can miss it. Sometimes they're clean hook up and you'll feel them. You know, they'll do everything that you sort of want them to do, and you just reel them in. Yeah, nothing hard. But if it's a bit of a tougher bite and you're struggling to see, sometimes that can be the case. Nice big long casts, and then we're just working that lure back to the boat. We don't have a super fast drift or anything. It's very, very glacial. Very nice drift, realistically. You don't want it too fast, otherwise you're not really going to be in the zone for long enough. You're probably going to miss bites, all that sort of stuff, really. Snapper again. I don't know what this one is. Feels very snapper. Yeah, it is actually. It's a nice snapper. Much nicer snapper, that one. And we do have ice with us today, so we're not going to mess around with him too much, but we're going to put him in the ice box and get back out there because there's a couple of fish out there. He's probably about that 40 mark. Happy to keep that size. Now, I'm just going to cast back up the other way. Just because we went through some of those fish. A couple of them actually quite good fish, so as you can see there, a good snapper. He may spook the actual fish on the drift line, so we'll move back up, we'll redo the drift and we'll get back down. Bit of luck, we can pull a fish. There's already some fish on the sounder. I'm hoping I'm not too far onto the drift already. Sometimes you can find the fish will be sitting at a certain level. They might be sitting where the bait is. There could be something on the bottom that they're holding on. There's a few different factors. The area that we're working does have a fair bit of rubbly sort of shale and stuff through it, but some of it can be quite barren, some of it can be quite structural. We've got North Reef just to the north of us, so it can be pretty good productive ground. Obviously time of year dependent and bait dependent, but for the amount of fishing pressure that it cops, it still produces really well. Smaller squire this time. Once again, just coming up on that edge of that different, or change in bottom, or change in structure I should say. Goes from like that more sandier bottom to a deeper bottom, and that's where you get a bit of fish life. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how we go today. See how many other people come out here, see what the traffic's going to be like, because it's supposed to be a mint day, so there we go. Oh. We'd had a bit of a lull. I don't know how big he is or what he is. Oh, good grassy. Damn. Well. Well. That is a damn good grassy, eh? That is not bad at all. Might swap you guys around a bit. Pretty sure we've just had tide change, but we are getting a mixed bag today. Nice little grassy. He's probably about 40, maybe 40 centimeters long, so not huge or anything like that, but Took me by surprise. It's been a quiet morning, so to get something as pretty as that is bloody awesome. He's going to go on the ice and come home for dinner. It looks like there's a couple more fish down there. Look at that though, huh? Thanks for coming, mate. Another quick look. Oh, I'm just so out of it. But there we go. We got ourselves a little grassy. You're going to get all sorts of fish when you come out on these sort of reefy bottoms and stuff like that. So to get a grassy is grouse. But he's going to go in the ice box and come home for dinner because they are super, super tasty. There you go. It's been slow. It has been slow. I think the currents are starting to pick up now, so we should actually be in for a pretty good morning. It's probably actually been, it'd probably be about 2 hours or something like that. Hour and a half since I sort of turned you guys off. It just got too boring to film, and for the preservation of content, basically, I decided not to have the cameras rolling. I'm just so spaced out at the moment. I'm very tired. Very tired, but very happy. I've had a good night, and the morning is actually turning out pretty good too, so cannot complain. If we can get a couple of grunter as well, that'd be awesome. We'll see. Oh, flathead. This guy we don't want. You're right, mate. You're gonna go back. Gonna go in me boat, aren't you? Alright. Nice flatty, about 40 centimetres there. Not too bad. Starting to rack some fish up. Go back to whence you came. Finally, the fish life is starting to pick up again. It was real dead there for probably like an hour and a half. You know how it is when the tide slackens off and you've essentially just got no run, no fun. It's very boring. We've managed to catch everything but what we were actually after. That's right. All in good time. All in good time. Quickly retie ourselves. Apologies guys if the video is a little bit boring thus far. I'm sure if it makes it to air, we've obviously done something pretty well and done something pretty good. Maybe. We pulled it off. We've caught ourselves a grunter, because that's basically all we're here for. I want a grunter. Good grunter. I know the biggest grunties are in this part of the bay, so that's why we're here. That's what we're trying for. Let's see if we can get it, eh? Oh, yeah. Feels like either another grassy or a good snapper. No, it's another grassy. He'll do nicely. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, if he's legal, that's awesome. I'm not going to keep him if he's too small. There we go, quick little hold up for him. I'm just going to measure him. If he is like well and truly legal, I'll keep him, but if he's touch and go, he's going to go back. Yeah, so he's touch and go. 32. I like it when they're like 35 plus. Bit small, bit small. We'll see you later, mate. Grow bigger. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. These little prawns though, they're deadly. I mean, anything that's like 3 inches, really. I know they say size doesn't matter, but it does, you know. You want that small profile, small hook. You catch so many more fish. You may catch that smaller caliber a lot of the time, but every now and then you catch something huge and you just like blown away. And that's not bad. Another video I've got to edit. Oh. It's funny because at the point of filming this one, obviously the Seaforth video will be up, but you'll see the Seaforth video, yet I haven't finished editing it at this point. It's kind of a bit of a like an Inception kind of deal here. I haven't actually finished editing the Seaforth video, but when that goes up, that's going to be pretty cool. We did alright. I mean, there's no harm in telling you, you've already seen it, so if you haven't, go check it. I'll leave a card or a pin or something there for you guys to have a look, but it's pretty mint. Big barracudas on the old swim baits. Silly stuff. It was an awesome take though. Oh, flounder. Spattered at me. Little bastard. That's quite funny. Feels like another solid grassy. He's digging. It's a good squire. Good squire. Good squire. We'll take that. Take that indeed. There we go. Just pinned him in the lip there. Not huge. If he's legal, we might take him. Got a friend there that loves eating them whole, so we'll see. He might not actually be legal. Oh no, not quite. 34. It is your lucky day, mate. Luckiest of days. There you go. There you go. Not bad. Oh, what have we got? Oh, it doesn't feel good. No. Had me on something. See, I think that was just a good snapper. I think. That was crazy. Had to have been. Hanced me. Or a big grassy, I reckon. It was just a big grassy, just ate it on the drop. Holy shit. It was a bit of a please explain, wasn't it? Don't know what was going on there. I'm pretty sure it was a grunter on the drop. Either a grunter, a grassy or a squire. Probably more likely a grassy or a good squire, just from the fact that it done me on the bottom. I mean, if it was a grunter, it may not have purposely tried to do me on the bottom, but whatever it was, it succeeded. It was pretty big. Smoked it on the drop, so probably a squire, but hard to say. Did fight a lot like a grunter. Had that like, who knows. Sucked, I can tell you that much. Sucked the big one. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in this week. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get it done. We couldn't get a grunter, but we did get ourselves a nice little bag of fish. What did we get? Like a handful of grassies and squires. So it's still not too bad. Would have been nice to see what we got dusted by. Probably or potentially a big grunter. I think more than likely it's probably a snapper or a grassy, because grunter aren't typically going to try and dust you. I mean, he may have accidentally just got tangled across a bit of rock or something like that, who knows, but that's fishing. It keeps us coming back. But yeah, if you haven't seen any of the previous videos of our North series, I'll leave them over here. Go check them out. We did catch a fair few fish off a boat ramp there a little while back, a couple of videos ago, so go check that one out. That one's a pretty good watch. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys.